we share this one?
Yeah, see if you can share it.
How do I share it?
I don't know. Did it show where it was? Tell them I'm live.
Are you?
Yeah, it says I'm live now. There's somebody watching. Hi, Sammy. I don't know what happened. You can see me. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna have a hard time looking at the camera and not at myself. So ignore that if I like look to the left. Yay, you're here.
The other room to say, tell them you're live.
Okay, tell him. My husband's going to comment on the other video that I'm live on another link. What happened is I set up the event to where it notified you guys ahead of time that I was going to go live. However, once it set up the event, I couldn't click go live in my own event. It kept telling me I didn't have permission to do that. I have no clue. So it was easier just to click another go live. Here on my big TV, Organic Granny is over there talking about her underpants. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So, I apologize for the mix-up. People are coming in. As people are coming in, I'll kind of explain. I don't know if it's the same link or not. Maybe it did when I clicked go live that it just automatically clicked it. I don't know. But I set up the event, and when I set up the event, it wouldn't give me permission to go live in my own video. I don't know. TSA searched her underpants? I did not know that. I was not aware of that. Can somebody let her know about the new link? Because I would like to hear the TSA searching her underpants story. That would be interesting. I know that whenever she got a nice note. Oh my gosh. Lori's not told me this. Lori, how did you not tell me that your underpants got searched by TSA? So when I went to go through in Austin, it was a little more hectic than Atlanta was. And so like people are flying by me, and I have my little purse that I had around my neck on, and it got caught on my necklace. So I was stuck with my purse and my necklace, and I felt like a complete idiot. And I was finally like, you know what? They can just go around me. And as soon as I thought, okay, they can go around me, it came unstuck. So I go through and I do the little x-ray thing, and the guy tells me to step over to the girl to get patted down. And I stand there for a second, and she points. So I turn around and put my hands up for her to pat me down. And she goes, no, you're good, and walks off. So I volunteered for a pat down, and I got rejected. So anyway, right before I went on vacation and then on the retreat, I purchased a lot of patterns on eBay. Well, it is a lot, but it was like a lot, you know how they call it, the cross-stitch lot. And when I zoomed in on some of the pictures, I noticed some out-of-print patterns. And I was like, okay, I've got to have this. So I started bidding and listened to some advice finally from Organic Granny about how to bid on eBay. And I'd hit my limit, and then my sister says, okay, I'll add in $20 for an early Christmas present. You know, add the money and see if you can win it. So I did, in the very last second, I won it. And I won't tell you how much, but I will say that I paid less than $2 a piece for every one of these charts that was in the lot. And there are 48 charts. So I expected it to get here this Tuesday, but it actually arrived last Tuesday, so it even got here quicker than it was expected. So my poor kid, bless his heart, in the middle of the bidding war at the last 6 minutes, just had to run. Belinda said just had to do the mad run after William as he went outside. Oh my gosh, tell him to stay inside. You're trying to watch Flosstube. So right as the last 3 minutes hit, my son started screaming that he had to go to the bathroom. Luckily, my sister is here to take care of that because Mama had to bid on eBay. But I just had to do a live video for the haul because I figured that it would be easier. And I know that some people don't like haul anyway. I kind of had some mixed reviews on my last live video. I know the camera was not good, but the husband, who's in here somewhere in the chat, purchased for my anniversary me a new tablet. He says it's for me. I think it's because I had stolen his old tablet and he wanted his tablet back. So, but I figured that with all these charts, it would be easier to do the haul live because there's no way I could go through all this and edit it. I'm going to try not to shake the table. So, without any further ado, I'm going to jump right in no particular order. Some of these I know are out of print. Some of them I've never heard of. So, I will probably be bad time. Belinda said that William had bad timing. One of the comments that I had was that they didn't like me having a one-sided conversation. So I'm going to try to read the comments if I respond to them verbally. We'll see. I'm trying here. So I'm going to jump into the haul. My husband's awfully quiet. Apparently he's not going to talk to you guys. I had to bring him out of his shell. Okay, so the first one is this Sam Sarah Designs. It is called Frank. Yeah, the quality's a lot better on this one. The lighting's better too. Yeah, Scott's here somewhere. He's lurking. But I really love the colors of this pattern. I like the different blue pumpkins. And then it's got this little extra one right here. So, text me, tell him to talk. And then the next one is a stocking. It's a Santa stocking, Diana. Let me know what you think. Hello, Mr. Stitching May. I think he now has his Flosstube name, Mr. Stitching May. This is a vermilion, Donna Vermilion. And I already have all my stockings, but this has got this little fox and a robin, a family of robins, a deer, a bear, a wolf, and then he's one of the more, there he is, he says hello. I like hauls. I feel unloved with this sprinkle start, LOL. Bear! There he is. And let me show you. I'm going to try not to show pattern because I'm on YouTube, but we'll see. Look at all those floss. That floss list. And then it's got blended. It is crazy. But it's really, really pretty. Okay. Look, I took them out of the large box that they came in. That way you didn't have to hear. The Santa doesn't have a busted face, so that's a start, Diana said. Yeah, that is a whole lot of floss. A nursing home project. Yes, Lindy, it is definitely a nursing home project. And then the next one is an out of print Kindred Spirits. It is the Primitive Needle. Less than $2 for this chart, guys. I'm so excited. This is one of the ones that made me say I have to have that lot. Got a bit of a glare. Several of us in Georgia have decided that we're going to take turns of buying these primitive hair and pass them around to each other. There it is without the glare. No, Tracy, this isn't the one that you were bidding against me on. I had already purchased this one, I think. The one that I showed you had the bigger prim and then a smaller prim. Hey, Megan, I spoke to you through McKenna's Instagram at the retreat. It was so nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Where'd my comments go? What's your... Amityville? I'm assuming your name is Amy. I cannot... I know there's a horror movie that has that, too. Well, this one was sold before that one, though, Tracy. Were we bidding against each other? Because I bought this one before I went on vacation and before I showed you those. Were we bidding against... That's going to be hilarious if we were bidding against each other. Blame my sister if I beat you. She threw in extra money. Not me. I'm sorry I was bidding against you, Tracy. That is hilarious. Now I feel bad showing the haul. Well, I told you about the good one after the fact, when I knew I wasn't going to purchase it, if I'm completely honest. So, this is a Glendon Place number 2. I do have all 4 of the eggs. Well, let me know if there was something that you were like specifically wanting, and we'll talk about it. I'm just kidding. If there's something that you really wanted, even if it's out of print, once I get it through with it, I can pass it to you. But this is one of the Glendon Place egg elegance. Wow, that was nice. Hi, delicious. But here's this one, and it's got the charm too, and these are actually, I think, charted up in DMC. Let me look and see. It's not as fun gloating about the haul whenever I bid my friend out of it. Yeah, most of these are in Krennics and DMCs. And then the Mill Hill beads. So that one won't be too expensive to get up. And I've always loved these Easter eggs. Well, then you know how much I paid for the haul. It was $5, honey. If you're in the well, no, it was only $20 because Nikki threw in the $20. I forgot he's in here watching. Amy said, Lori, it was one of my high points being able to say hello to you, even if it was through Instagram. It's all fair in love and war. Yeah, I guess so. And stash and war, right? And then this is number 3. I'm going to open all of these up for you. Only bid $3. That's why you want. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. And again, it has the charm with it. And then number 4. Are you not watching anymore? Oh, you can work on your music? It is a lot clearer. He came in to tell me the camera is clear. And this one is, if y'all want to see the other eggs, let me know. Because I went through this kind of quick because I didn't want to bore you with eggs. I'll keep them here if y'all want to see any certain numbers. Yes, it is an American Christmas tree, which I actually like. I like the one on the black. This is it's by Marilyn and Jackie's Collectibles. Oh, Say Can You Tree. And it is a red, white, and blue Christmas tree. Which I know that Marlene and Yvonne both have patriotic rooms. So later on, once my sister, I think, wants me to do one of these for her. So, but I like it on the dark fabric the best. And this one's in DMC as well. My kid's going to have a blast with these bubble wraps once it's back to heckle shortly. Tracy's going to go take care of Joey's knees, and she said she'd be back to heckle shortly. And this is a bright needle. Maybe save the bright needle to show Tracy, to brag again, the bigger, I guess. And this one is called Blueberry Lane. Yeah, Megan, this means you had to start. Amy said, I'm assuming your name's Amy. So that I have a new start every day because we need these to be finished where I can pass along. But yeah, this is House on Blueberry Lane by Bright Needle, and I loved it. I thought it was very cute. Yeah, that's right, Belinda, because you were Belinda was chatting with me during this whole bidding war, and she had commented that she wondered if we knew whoever we were bidding against, like if it was a Mania person or something. And I had laughed and kind of said, there aren't a lot of cross-stitchers, and the ones that are, that know that these things are out of print, probably we know them, so we're probably bidding against each other. I know that whenever Lori and I have a pact that whenever there's a Terrence Nolan going up, we'll message each other and say, don't bid on this one because it's me. No, Tracy, do that, and I won't bid against you. This is the other Prim primitive needle. And this is Salem Witch. Yeah, Amityville Horror. I can't say that one. But there's that one. I like this one a lot. It's a small one. Diana's getting excited about the prim needle. I'll have to see if I can show you the other one that I won before Diana. The Live Simply one that I won. And then this is another bright needle. Spooky Halloween. The floss is all included. And this is what it looks like. It's cute too. Let's see, is that glare too bad? Do I need to take it out of the package to where you can see it better? And pardon the little bit of pattern, but it does have the floss and it is already separated. Let's see, it is Old Willow Hand-Dyed Threads. Never heard of them. Have no clue who they are. And then, the glare is minimal. Good. I got this one. I've never heard of them or heard of this chart, but apparently they have, when I looked this up, they have a few of these sets. Yeah, and most of these are Christmas and Halloween themed, oddly enough. But I do like this little manger scene here. I thought I could do it as an ornament if I didn't do the entire thing. And the person, I say gentleman because the return label had a guy's name on it. It could have been his wife using his return label, but whoever sold this, like, I bought it. I won it and paid for it on like a Sunday night, and I want to say he had it or maybe a Friday night, and he had it shipped, and it was at the post office all the way out. It was already like on its way by that Sunday, and it was like I said, it was expected to arrive on the 10th, and it got there last Tuesday, which was what, the 3rd? A man selling his wife's stash. Yeah, probably so, Laura. And Katrina said that Old Willow is out of business, last that she knew. It was a dude getting rid of his wife's stash. Yeah, my husband's got a whole load of stash to have to go through. I asked him one time if something, an eventful happened to, I have no clue what that noise was, happened to me, what would he do with the stash? He claimed he would keep it and try to stitch it. I think I have more than both of us could stitch in our lifetimes, though. So who knows? We'll see. Just keep an eye out for his lots, and then you can get you can get them. This one is a designer series holiday snow globes, and there is a Valentine's Day snow globe, a Halloween snow globe, and 2 Christmas snow globes. Lori said, "I know where hers is going." And there it is. Yeah, Lori, keep stashing. And these again are stitched in DMC and Anchor. And I like this a lot because I used to collect snow globes when I was a teenager. I still have them put away, but I haven't had a lot of them put out because of little hands. But I did collect snow globes, so this is a way to kind of do that. There's a whole bunch of those Forever Treasure charts. Yeah, I had never heard of them, but once I looked them up, I was like, oh wow, there's like Halloween ones and Christmas ones and other themed ones. I was really shocked. I haven't decided on this one. This is another Vermilion, and it is called Frost of Winter Bell Pull. Very detailed scenes. A few sketchy Southern ones, but I may keep my eye out for the New Orleans ones. Oh, gotta love sketchy Southern stuff. Speaking of Southern stuff, I burnt my finger on an iron skillet today. I made cornbread. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it, but my technical, I think it's an oven mitt, but as we call it here in the South, my pot holder, not to be confused with any illegal substance, was thin, and I didn't realize it until I grabbed a hold of the skillet, and oh my gosh, I almost threw it to my glass my glass cooktop. My husband said the cornbread was good. I'm glad you liked it. I sacrificed my finger for it. And then I've got this summer bell pull by Calico Crossroads. Yeah, I call it a pot holder too. That's what I always call it. But okay, so it's not just a Southern pot holder term. But it burned me so bad. I might as well have. I didn't even realize it was that thin. I might as well have grabbed that skillet with my own hand. I told Diana about Scott about calling stuff count. She says she told me she didn't, that was on the plane in the airport. She's like, I have no clue what that even means. But this one's got the pretty rose, and then this summer by Calico. And I have all of the 4 seasons. I don't know that I'll do, because I've done so many seasonal, interchangeable things. Halloween. Let's see here. I'll go back and show you Tracy. This one had Halloween. Did you see that one, Tracy? And then you saw both bright needles. The little 9x9. August, Lori. August is on my wall. I knew you were going to ask that. And then this prim needle one, Tracy. Both. No, you make me sick. And then this bright needle, the Blueberry Lane. Yeah, I had put those up because I thought you might want to see them. And then I have the Autumn Bell Pull. I love this pumpkin scene, and then I like the rose, but I don't know that I would stitch the entire thing. Haha, thanks, Blueberry Lane. Not my friend anymore. And then Prairie Schooler, Still Life with fruits and veggies, a cornucopia. Just other randomness. I've never seen this Prairie Schooler, so it must not be one of the more popular ones. And then somebody commented it looks like in French, and I am not able to translate that, nor can I read it because I have a Southern accent. This is by La Sylphide Toki. I have no clue, but it's called Bouville. It's cute. Yeah, I've never seen that Prairie Schooler, so. Yeah, that castle is real cute. I don't know that I would stitch the words across, but as individual ornaments possibly. But the castle is really cute, and the little ghosty coming out of it. This is a shepherd's bush. It is called Spooky Halloween. And then I'm trying to see if it's got... Okay, no. I thought that was stitched for a moment. But the pattern's not in here if it is. Because that cat would be a really cute pattern, I think. Kind of creepy. A creepy cat pattern. And then All Hallows... This is by Hillside Samplings. All Hallows Eve. Another bell pull. Whoever purchased these really liked bell pulls. But that pumpkin's kind of cool with the specialty stitches. And then it's got the instructions on the bell pull on the back. That witch is horrifying. Are you calling me a witch? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that witch. Yeah. She's a bit scary. I'm really excited about this one. This is the Cricket Collection. 7 Gables. The only thing is I do not have this bead. I don't know if that's available anywhere. I'm sorry, 3 Gables, not 7 Gables. But I really like the house. I thought I could just fill it in, if I didn't do the bead. Cheryl, is the bead still available? Cheryl says she has it and she loves it. Is that available? Is that available? Yeah, that's English. Bead still available? Oh, they're all separate beads. Okay. Okay, now I see it on the back. I don't see that it's... Oh, okay. Now I feel like an idiot. Now I see what you're saying about separate beads. So you do these beads, and then you do those on top of it to make the wreath. Okay. Gosh. And there's somebody that likes sunflowers. And I don't remember which floss tuber it is that loves the sunflowers. But this is by Leisure Arts, Bittersweet Summer. And it's... There we go. Is it Jessie that likes the sunflowers? Beth McGuire says, Live Haul YouTube. You betcha. I love everything, Megan. I'm getting echo, so I'm going back to Facebook with no chat. Just wanted to say hey and wave to the group. Best stitches and glad y'all had a great time. Bye, Beth. And this one is Halloween by Annalie Waite Designs. And it does have the bag pattern and then like the bookmark pattern. That ghost is like, what am I doing here? He looks like he's shrugging. He doesn't look very scary. He looks kind of confused. The confused ghost. This one is by Angel Stitching. It is called Oops. She flew into the pole. That would be my luck. That's what I would totally do. And it even comes with this little embellishment. And that is like a paper straw broom end. I thought that was cute. Amy says this witch is her spirit animal because that's how she feels every day. Yeah, it's a really cute chart because that would completely be me if I was flying a Halloween. Halloween. Yeah. You thought that said Halloween. It's because I was talking about pot holders earlier. And this is another Anna Waite Designs, and it's another Halloween. Or Halloween, as Julia would call it. You can do it in the white, and if you look, it's actually bones. That's made out of skeleton bones. Hey, that's Pepe's Halloween. And there's one with it, with back stitch around it. So you can either do it with or without the back stitch. And then the Shepherd's Bush. This one is called, what is this one called? Howl. Yeah, that's what I thought, Amy. I thought about McKenna for this one. The broom strings, on this one is not floss. It is this, like, it's some kind of paper. But it came with it. It's got crinkle. I have no clue what it is made out of. Let me see if it says anything. Oh, she even has fingernails. I just realized that she has fingernails on it. it doesn't really say broom included. It doesn't say what it's, the broom included is tacked on after stitching complete. So I have no clue what it's made out of. But it's that weird papery, like, that you do streamer paper is what it feels like. There we go. And this is another Pilgrim Pie by Shepherd's Bush. Oh, it's raffia paper. There we go. I was like, why is everybody saying raffia? And then I realized that you naming the paper. I'm like, what's raffia? People are going to think that's the word for a giveaway or something. Raffia! I think I hear you screaming all the way up here in north of Georgia, Tracy. So this one is called Pilgrim Pie by Shepherd's Bush. It's got this cute little pillow here if you wanted to stitch that. Or it's got the poem. And the poem says, "The pilgrims lived in Plymouth Fair, planted crops and took great care to frame a land so wild and free that we might live in harmony." Don't know about harmony right now, but I like the border a lot. I think that's really cute. And this is a bent creek. It is called Glory. And it's got the alphabet, but then the word glory is, made bigger to where it stands out. Not seen this Bent Creek either. Lori's the big Bent Creek fan. And then another Shepherd's Bush called Santa Berry Pudding. It says Santa's, you can see me stitching Glory for sure. Are you going to have a raffia drawing? I guess I should. Santa Berry Pudding, and it says Santa comes on Christmas Eve, seeking those who yet believe, through a frosty winter's night in a sleigh with reindeer flight, bringing joy to large and small. Merry Christmas, one and all. And it's got this, not a great Santa, Diana. His face isn't, messed up though. He doesn't have a face at all. He's faceless. It's kind of creepy, actually. There that one is. And another Shepherd's Bush. Winifred the Witch. And it's this little bag. It's kind of zoomed in. It's not that. Let me see. Try this one. Is that one clear? Yeah, that one's clear. It's creepier than old Tommy Poison Santa. Yeah, right? And then I do have, this one is, I have both in this set because it's got Vlad the vampire too. Look how cute that little boy is. But I do have both Winifred and Vlad. And then by Broom Parking by Angel Stitches. 1 hour broom parking. Okay, I think I'm back. Am I back? I lost connection there for a moment. It says I have a bad connect. Oh, wait, maybe I'm back again. Okay, it's not saying I have bad connection now. Maybe I'm still here. Yay, I'm back. Okay. So, which one was it? Okay. The 1 hour broom parking, Angel Stitching. And then this next one is block that French person if they come back. Okay. I had no clue what they were saying. I didn't want to block them if they were being nice. This is Willow Ridge Designs. A Halloween sampler. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Dirty pagan. I had no clue. I had no clue what she was saying. I didn't want to block him just in case it was nice. I guess if you cuss me in another language, I don't know the difference, so. Oh, I'm a dirty pagan. That's awesome. I kept saying the word sale, and that's why I didn't know what she was saying. Maybe she's the one I bit out, other than Tracy, and she's calling me a dirty pagan because I stole her haul. But there's this one. It's a little cute little band sampler. It's got the ghosts and the cats, and then it's got different ways that you can, change it. And then this one, I actually like this one a lot. It's by Fancy That. It is called A Spooky House. And I think that's cute. And it's got this little skeleton guy here. And one thing that I did notice on this chart when I was looking at it is that they, just to risk showing a part of the chart, because if you can stitch this entire thing from it, they have a chart just for the back stitching. So the back stitching chart is separate, and I always like that. This one reminds you of a mini. So yeah, I'm really impressed by this one. And then this one is called Pumpkin Pie by Twisted Threads. And it says original artwork by Emerson Quillen. So I don't know if she's got a comic and it says, "Listen, honey, life's a stitch." I guess she's a, yes, it does remind me of that. That's what I thought of, that Victorian from Dimensions. And, I think this Emerson Quillen does some kind of stitching, comics, because it says, "Listen, life's a stitch," and the artwork was originally by her, and then it was recharted by Twisted Threads. But it says Pumpkin Pie, and it says, "I made my husband a pumpkin pie," and the other lady said, or the other witch says, "I made mine a toad." You're going to call me a dirty pagan next time you outbid me. That is perfectly fine. She does do the Listen Honey set. So I've never seen them either. All the only comics I've seen are the ones that are in that magazine that you were reading with your last haul video with all the different comics in it. I like this one a lot too. Dirty Pagan, a great Flosstube. Yeah, I think I have a new nickname now. It'll be the Dirty Pagan. Dirty Pagan Stitcher. It's a shepherd's bush called A Merry Season. And it's a very merry season. And I love all of these. And I like, too, that you could, do them as ornaments without the words as well. Because you could easily take out the words and just do the little different ornaments. So. And then another one of these. Be in good company with... You're the Queen of Wayne Diana, and I am the Dirty Pagan. Tracy's going to go change her name. And Katrina says that Emerson has an entire set of Listen Honey. His work is licensed by several companies for magnets, mugs, t-shirts, greeting cards, etc. Not at all stitching related. Oh, well, that makes me mad. Not mad, but sad. Pansies. I know, I can't think of the name. Amy, I think, likes the pansies. This is a spring bell pull, and it's got pansies. Is that a pansy or is that an African violet? Which one is that? I have a black thumb. I can kill a fake house plant. K, yes, K. Or Kara. And then another Halloween tree. Halloween party tree. This one got the little pumpkins on there. Now I'm the Dirty Pagan Pansy. This is another vermilion. Lori, is that a beagle? It's called Scaredy Pooch. Or is that one of the Basset Hound? I thought it was a Basset Hound. Can I make a video of my stuff and pretend it was a haul? Sure, go for it. I would definitely watch one of your stash parade video. But yeah, it's definitely a basset hound. I see that one. I thought that was cute though. And then the other egg. This is number 1. And again, it has the charm with it. There's one that's probably going to make you really mad, Tracy. And I apologize ahead of time for it. I mean, I do like 3 stash parades, but they're fun, and I always find new things. Yeah. I couldn't do a stash parade. It would, my husband might divorce me if I did a stash parade. Jesus says, hi from New Zealand. So this is Enchanted Needle Seasons of the Heart collection, the summer collection. So it's got this Hardanger heart here, and then it's got this patriotic heart here, and then another, it's Hardanger but no cut work. It's just got the, is that a cluster block? Look at me pretending like that I do Hardanger. But there that is. It's called Summer's Garden, Stars and Stripes, and Sandy Shores. And this one has a lot of specialty flosses, so. Hi, Tiffany. Yes, I've got that over here. I was going to show it. That's for grown-ups. Tracy says she didn't want the Hardinger because that's for grown-ups. I've been doing the specialty Sal in the Lakeside Needlecraft group. And it's pretty easy, very easy. Another cricket collection. This one is called Half a Dozen. So it's got 6 eggs, or half a dozen. It's got the bunny egg, the, looks like a beehive egg, a lamb, a robin, an Easter basket, and then that flower egg and pansy, I think. But look, the bunny egg even has a special cutout for his ears. Yeah, that's definitely a beehive. These are clearer. I like those two. I like Easter eggs. Then I've got this waxing. Should I go live after this? I need to refilm my last one. Will you watch Megan or another day? My husband's working on music, so I'll probably be stitching, so I'll watch. We'll have a night of Flosstube Live. Waxing Moon Designs, Hocus Pocus, number 102. I think this is really cute. I've watched this movie once, guys. I need to be better. I'm gonna watch it this summer, or this Halloween. I want to watch it. I was kind of gonna let my son watch it, I think, but I don't know if he's old enough. Those look like violets. The first one was a pansy. Okay, I can never tell that. Again, I have a black thumb. I don't know anything about plants. I know a daisy. That's about it. Tell Katrina Sarah Jessica Parker, isn't it? Shame, shame, shame. Shame for not ever watching Hocus Pocus only once. And then this one is a Bobby G Designs. It's another witch on a broom. I think she's still in this pumpkin. I so think she is still in that pumpkin. I watched it. Mel says she's watched Hocus Pocus 3 times already. Yeah, I was afraid that he was a little too young to watch Hocus Pocus. Miss Mel said hello. And Tracy said hi. Katrina blew Tracy a kiss. But I think she's still in that pumpkin, that jack-o'-lantern. And I think that this owl is a little scared. He jumped on the broom and she's going a little too fast for him. Yeah, and this one came with a few of the threads too. Not all of them. I don't think all of them. No, obviously not all of them. But Cheryl said, "Oh, I can't do it as great as Olivia did. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have the oomph to do it. I was gonna try, and I just can't do it." And this one is by Mosey and Me. She's called Hilda the Horrible. With her patchwork. Yeah, I can't project that way. I don't have the... And if I did, I'd probably look at my son, and my gosh, he woke up. This haul, I just went and increased my bid on my other one. If you outbid me, I will drive there and steal it. I'm not gonna bid on it, I promise. But you can drive here and come look at this. You're welcome to. I've got a spare room. Ask Lori. She stayed in my spare room. I just realized that she's got a funny broom. Oh, wait, okay. She's got a funny broom, too. But, guys, look. This one is the chart. And along with the chart, Tracy, after this, I don't know. Do you like this pattern, Tracy? Because if you do, after this, you might. Well, no, it's not raffia. It's Frosty Rays. If you like this one, Tracy, you might kill me. Because it's got the fabric. And it's got the 3 skeins of the Gentle Arts Black Crow. And then it's got the Frosty Rays is a devil. Diana says, Dirty Pagan. It's got the Fray Works, the Frosty Rays, and then the Anchor Floss that goes with it too. So it was completely kitted up. So apparently she likes it because she called me a dirty pagan. That's I'm hit myself in the face with that. That's gonna stick, I'm afraid. Which is hilarious that it sticks. I was just sitting there politely thinking, I don't know what you're saying, but thank you. I almost told her thank you. I almost said, I don't know what you're saying, but, I appreciate the comments. This Southern girl had no clue. Yes. In case somebody joined late, the reason I'm being called a dirty pagan is there was a French viewer who came in and was commenting, and I had no clue what was being said. I left her because I wasn't sure if it was good or bad. So I left her. I was sitting there watching, and I commented that I could understand what she was saying. And apparently some people did a wonderful Google Translate, and she was calling me a dirty pagan. Apparently she doesn't like Halloween. But that's what it was. She didn't like Halloween. And there's another winter bell pull. Or another bell pull, but this is the winter one. Apparently, Dirty Pagan is La Pan Sale. I'm glad you're getting some enjoyment out of it. Maybe the witches were dirty pagans. Maybe that's it. Maybe she was trying to say that she liked the witches and instead was saying the witches were dirty pagans. Now, guys, I've never seen anything like this. And I have 2 of them. I don't know how many there are. But it's called My Journey's End Companion. I'm here, you dirty pagan. My internet was down before. Mine, did a glitch, too. I'll go back and show you some that I think that you'll like, Emily, if you would like for me to. Yeah, I'm a dirty pagan now. I have a new nickname. Oh, I'm so glad. I think I'm almost thankful that this came after Jimmy's interview. I think that would have been bad. He would have definitely used that against me. But I've never seen this. This one from me, Tracy? My Journey's End Companion? I have no clue what this is. If you know more about it, let me know. But its original price was $20, and I have no clue. It's got stories and stuff in it. Have you ever kept a journal? Whether you desire to document a child's birth, record notes from a favorite book, or outline the things going on your day, a journal can bring memories to paper with the stroke of a pen and last a lifetime. I received a diary for Christmas when I was a child. And every year afterwards, I have put pen to paper to welcome each new year, writing down my thoughts, my dreams, my journeys. I have quite a collection of journals. It's fascinating to go back and read entries I wrote in the seasons. So Ben was born. My hopes for Journey's End Companion are to journal and illustrate the seasons through sampler and verse. May winter, folio, embrace your heart with joy from December through February. So apparently it's like a stitching journal for the, from the winter time. And McKenna. Hi, McKenna. Yes, I look familiar. But it has binding and a lot of words. So in it, it's got stories about the sampler that's there. Austin is here. Hi, Austin. And then it's got oh wow, it talks about the, tell the story about Jane Eyre, the Brunt. So it's got all of that stuff, and then it's got a sampler. Yes, Diana, definitely. I'll bring it to our next get-together. And then it's got other samplers in it. It's really neat. I've got 2 of them. I don't know where the other ones were. Here's a Berlin woolwork. And then a sampler for that. I don't want to show all the patterns off, but it's, I mean, they're basic patterns. Nothing too fancy. Why are you sitting in the bathroom, dear? Who's in the bathroom? Oh, Austin. I just caught that. I was like, who's in the bathroom? You dirty pagan. Don't watch me on the toilet. That would be kind of weird. And then I love the... And then it's got a list of books to read for wintry days. I'm not in the bathroom. That's what I should do. My next live video, I'm going to sit on the toilet and do a haul video from there and see what kind of comments I get. And then, of course, it has the number 2, which is the spring. So I don't have autumn or winter. But, again, it's the same thing. Stories. My disappointment is that it talks about... Yes, Tiffany, you can watch me while you're washing your hands in the bathroom. Just not while you're pottying. That would be kind of weird. However, I'm a nurse. I help people potty all the time. My disappointment in this one... Oh, Diana, I thought about you for this one, too. It talks about the crown motif in needlework and the history of that. I thought about you with the crowns. I'll leave that up there to where you can pause it later and read it. And then it has a sampler of crowns as well. I'll put my hand over this to where legally you can't pause and spill the chart on that one. But it was supposed to have the pink will fade sampler. I got really excited because it talked about crazy for daisies. And talked about all of that and the daisies, etc., etc. She's got grabby hands. But then there's no daisy chart. It goes on, so either this fell out. And it talks about color dyes. Let me see when this was published. Somebody asked when this was published. They have an AOL account. HometownaOL.com. Journeys End. 412 journeysendpage.html. I don't know if that would still be up. There is My Journeys End Companion Winter, Spring, Summer, Autumn, the Blue House Sampler, the Honeybee Sampler, My Love for You Sampler, and Lullaby Sampler for Ben. It says that these would be available in August of 2001 and April of 2001, so I'm guessing 2001. Copyright is... I wonder if she still has this email. There's an email here. We can email her and see if she still has these. I don't see a copyright date. Copyright 2001. Yes. So these are all, so I'm assuming that this was published in 2001, so 16 years ago. Yeah, so old. I don't want to tell you that I graduated that year. And then my favorite, the one that made me have to have this, other than the Prim needles, a Terrence Nolan We Beasties, the white butterfly, mother of pearl Morpho. Look what she paid for this, guys. $8 at Ada Works, whoever that is. Or he, $8. These things are going for like crazy amounts now. But yes, so Lori, you can add this one to our gosh, I've lost that spreadsheet. There we go, Excel file that we have this one. Yeah, and I paid, like, for all of these, it ended up being less than $2. Oh my god. Diana says, oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. There's one that I was going to show McKenna. Ada Works was in Texas. These came from Plano, Texas, I believe. There's one that I was going to show McKenna for Pepe. I don't think I will do it. And if you want it, McKenna, you are welcome to it. Can you put the address of that store back up there again? Carmichael is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from my house, and I might have to go down there and see if they're still in business. Of the folios? Of these? Of the butterfly. No, he doesn't make these anymore. He has actually been contacted. The original artist of these is Carmichael is a place, what state? It says California. This is by Terrence Nolan. And his partner apparently was a stitcher. And he and that partner are no longer together. Apparently, this is according to a Facebook group based on him. And whenever he apparently and that partner split, he quit designing patterns. He has been contacted once by somebody that knew him beforehand, and he is well and good, but he has no desire to go back to doing the charts. She told him apparently how much the charts were going for, and it's not a part of his life apparently that he wants to go back to. So he is no longer doing charts. Terrence Nolan disappeared. No one sees him or to be able to contact him. So it's being because you're tagging me or commenting on my comment. But, so his patterns they're all out of print, and like everything that's cross-stitch that goes out of print, they go for an ungodly amount. Anywhere from $60 to $80. Sometimes you can get them for cheaper. One of the dragonflies actually is always an asking price of $99, and I just can't do that. I will say that it's one thing for somebody to put a bid up and it gets bid up to that amount, but for it to just be that high, go to the source. Yeah, definitely see if you can find it. You're tagging me on purpose just to make it ding because you're a dirty pagan. No, I was the dirty pagan. I have all 3 dragonflies. All mine. I have, I think, 1 or 2 of them. I'm not sure. You got them before they went out of print. Now you're the dirty pagan, Katrina. We're all dirty pagans. Where did that chart go that I thought of for Pepe? I can't find it, McKenna. I know it's here. Where did I put it? Did I put it aside? No. Hang on. I'm getting there. Emily, this one made me think of you kind of with a haunted house, if you're still here. And then There it is. New Facebook group, The Dirty Pagans. Yes, definitely. Do you like that one, Emily? Because if you do, after I stitch it, I can pass it along. McKenna, this is the one that made me think of you and Pepe. Showing bags topless in my sweatshop because it's 107 degrees in there. Oh my goodness. Now I'm definitely the dirty pagan. Because you were showing topless. I thought somebody was on the commode. In the sports bra. That's not topless. Is Jim in the house? How is he leaving you alone? But McKenna, it's Halloween in Femur Bones. That one kind of looks like a wrench, but McKenna's pantsless. Oh, he's at Joe's. That's how you're safe. Are you interested at all, McKenna? He's got the one without the outline, the one with the outline. If you are, let me know. And you can have it. I thought of Pepe. Emily, there are a couple more that I thought you would be interested in. It's the 3 Gables, not the 7 Gables. Yeah, I like that one too. Thought of you with that one. And of course, when I get to them, Salem Witch. And then Kindred Spirits, which Trisha's doing right now, so. But that is it for the haul. Like, that's all, well, that is it. Like, for that lot. I have some other haul over here that I will show you. But, oh, I just bent. Where did I bend? Okay, it's not one of the out of print ones. And then, I like this one, Emily, just because it's different colors. I don't know if you would like it because it's weird colors. Not your traditional Halloween colors, but it's kind of cutesy. I like it because it's the blue. So then, something I forgot to show in my last video was a haul that I got on eBay. And it is by Brenda Gervais, the With Thy Needle, which one is this one? Birds of a Feather sampler. And there are 3 parts, and I have all 3 parts. So it ends up looking like this when it's all done. I'm very excited about this one. But there are 3 parts, and I got all 3 parts. But that was last. That wasn't part of this haul. That was another eBay purchase. So I have been at least $25 in the negative all the last 6 months. And then while we were in Austin, well, while we were on vacation, first of all, I got this one at Dixie Darling's. This one was on clearance. It's by Lottie Da. It just said random sampler. I thought it was cute. I like the colors. Yeah, I like the blue pumpkins too. And then in Austin, I purchased, because I got to meet Leslie. I'm so excited. I got Cinnamon Stars by the Plum Street Samplers. I've been to Dixie Darling's before, and so I just kind of went in and hit the clearance spots. My husband had gone over. It was our anniversary, and my husband had gone over to the Old Mill restaurant, and normally it like takes 45 minutes. You get in line and you wait 45 minutes to be seated, because it's like the biggest and the best restaurant to me in Pigeon Forge. But anyway, so we parked over at Dixie Darling. They walked over, and then I was going to shop while they waited in line. Then I was going to catch up, and because they only had like 20 minutes left for the shop. Of all days, there was no wait. 5 minutes, and he was already seated and waiting on me. So I hit the clearance areas quickly. But I have been to the Dixie Darling before, and the first time I went in, I was amazed. Like, it is chock full of stuff. The fabric is great, but they don't. It's all pre-cut, so they don't cut it to length for you. And then they didn't have the only specialty threads that they really had were the Weak Style Works. I think the Crescent Color Works. They don't have like the Karen threads. They do have the Petite Treasure braids. I mean, I've never had any issue there. Some people say she's rude, but she's always been amazing. So, yeah, it's definitely, if you like the mountains and you're going to the Gatlinburg area, it's definitely worth a drive over to Pigeon Forge. She always has a huge spot with free charts. They're like the freebies from designers for shops, and then she always has a bunch of clearance. So, and she's always been polite to me. So, some days the ladies there are nicer than others. I've heard that people have had some run-ins, so, I mean, I've never had an issue, so, yes, and the framing is amazing. Her models, that's one of the things. Natasha said she always comes to the Myrtle Beach retreat, and she's always very sweet, like to go there one of these days. And she's also the designer of Foxwood Crossings, I think is the name of her company that she designs. And, like, even my husband who doesn't stitch, we walk in and he kind of had a breathless moment at all of the beautiful models. Like, it's definitely, yes, the models will make you want everything. Definitely enable alert on the models, because that's how I ended up with the Praiseworthy Stitches season sampler. I would not have purchased it if I had not seen the model. And then I am even collecting the specialty threads for it, because it doesn't do it justice. But then I also got this Adam and Eve sampler from the Plum Street sampler. Eve, oh Eve, she hid from God's eyes while was beguiled by the serpent who fed her lies. Genesis 3, this is my Sunday school lesson. So I thought that was very pretty. That is how Stitch and Frame and Rock Hill is. They have great models, Natasha said. So don't plan to go in there after sampling moonshine. No, if you go in there after you've been drinking, you will buy the whole store out. Yes, definitely. That's how it is at the attic. Those samplers on the walls get you. Yeah, the samplers are the I can't speak enough of the models. And I think most of them are stitched by people that are in the shop. So then also, that when we were in Austin, there was a stash table that you could stash and grab. The rule was you brought some and not to be greedy. I got some threads, and then I got this chatelaine. And I looked at this chart, and it's not that hard. It's not as, full or filled stitched. The chart is easier to read than some of the mandalas. So, but I got that. I love the colors on this one. It is called Polar Light Sampler. And then I got this Pure in Heart kit. It's got all of the fabric, the stitching, and then the finishing pieces. And I was going to put this back because I didn't think I could finish this. And then Diana said she would help me finish this. Make this into a fully finished object. So Cheryl said she's purchased this one. So maybe we can have a stitch along, Cheryl. So really quick. Oh, and I forgot to show these in the last video too. Katie Lantry contacted me and told me that I had been sent a $25 gift card by an anonymous person, and for me to get the needle minders I wanted. Gosh, I'm losing now. It's about time for me to go off of here. But I got these. And there's another one that talks about guilt. But I hit all the dragonflies. All the dragonflies, Katrina. And then, of course, there were, for some of you that weren't there, some of you were in Austin and there were these. This is the one I was supposed to get. And instead, Kate accidentally sent me the one about a quote about guilt. And I don't remember the exact quote. But I told her, so she brought me this one to the retreat. I offered to bring it in exchange, and she said no, just to keep it. So I got the Austin one, and then I got that one too. You bought the butterfly, or the butterfly, the pillow, not the chatelaine. I was thinking butterfly because of the chatelaine. And then, real quick, because I'm not going to do a full update, but I do have to show you guys because I'm so excited. Oh, you brought the chatelaine to the stash table. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Well, thank you. I'm taking stash from everybody, from Tracy and you. I'm a horrible stitchy friend. Look what I finished. I'm sorry, it's not been ironed yet, but there it is. It has been washed. I'm so excited that it's done. Yes, girl. Yes, Rudy. Okay, they're talking about a retreat in Minnesota. I'm getting an applause from Diane. So I'm so excited that I'm done with this thing. Oh, I had purchased a frame that I think this will fit in at a thrift store. And so my husband and I are going to go to Hobby Lobby and get a mat cut. And we are going to try and frame this one ourselves. I have told him that I reserve the right at any moment to say, no, we are getting it professionally done. So we will see how that works out. I'll let you know. And then I was going to show you guys real quick in case you were interested. This is the specialty stitch along that's going on in Lakeside Needlecrafts. Wait, that's not the top. That's the top. That's Chad, the overeager party attender. That's me. That describes me. That was me with the flight for poor Diana and Emily. And, oh, you have a mat cutter. Good to know. I forget that all the time. But, I have no clue how to measure what size I need and all that stuff. But Emily, Diana, and I all have a ghost that described us on our flight to Austin. I was the overeager. Poor Emily's guy is, his was, what was his name, Diana? I know yours was Percy. Hers was, I don't remember her name, but he's got a hat over his head because he's exhausted. And then Diana's was Percy, and he'd eaten too much cheese. Dudley. Yes, Dudley. But he's so cute. But that's it for now, guys. I've shown everything I have to show. And Tracy's about to go live, so jump over to hers. Maybe she won't have a French girl call her Dirty Pagan, unless she's into that. If you're into that, I can, try to find her and send her your way. Send her your way, Tracy. But Tracy's going to go live in just a few minutes, and I will watch and stitch for that one. But thank you guys for watching. I don't know. I really enjoy the live videos. Apparently, it's not very much appreciated. Some people have issues with it sounds so much, it sounds so prettier. So much prettier? So prettier? I don't know. Sounds better in French than it does in English. The Dirty Pagan, La Pain Sale sounds better. So, but anyway, I don't know. I'm going to see now that the camera is better to see if maybe the live videos have more of a better, a better response than, guys, I'm losing words. See if now that I have the better camera, if it has a better reception. If it does, I might continue to do the live videos. If not, I may do my update videos the old way and just do random live videos. So, I love the live ones. Live is fun. You might start doing lives. The lives are so easy, and I really like that I can respond to you guys. Yes, and I get to talk to people, and people can ask questions instead of having, earlier somebody asked about a publishing date on something. Instead of having to find it and then look, it's right there when you ask the question. So, okay. Well, bye, everybody. Yes, Lori, I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to see Garth Brooks. I'm so excited. He was my first CD ever, and this is going to be my first concert. So, a lot of firsts this month. It's my first flight and my first, real concert. Night, everybody. Good night. Bye. How do I end this thing? Garth Brooks was your first concert too, Natasha? Diana hates us. Dude, a coworker had the tickets for super, super, super cheap. See y'all later. I'm going to hit end now. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. Oh, I'm still streaming. I'm talking to myself.